welcome to in my channel Learn with Rosni. Okay, so in previous video I tell you the full syllabus of General English, and if you don't watch those videos then please go through that video, and I gave you link in description box and also in I button. As you all know, today English is an important part of all major competitive and government exams. Even though the general English sections is a bit tricky, candidates can fetch a good scores in English if they have a strong basics in English. So, without doing any more delay, I come to our topics, and our topics is rules for tense. What rules for tense? So basically, rules for tense help one to understand that how to correctly use this tense in a sentence without making any grammatical mistakes, and also by indicating when an event or actions has occurred. Aspirants who are willing to apply for the various government exams must go through these tense rules carefully, as the English language is a part of the syllabus for all these exams. Okay, so हम सब बचपन से पढ़ते आ रहे हैं, that is from class 1. Tense has divided into 3 parts. That is how many parts? 3 parts. First is present tense, second is past tense, and final is future tense. So, and further, this all 3 tense has divided into the 4 subparts, that is simple tense, continuous tense, perfect tense, and perfect continuous tense. So, at first we have to know what is present tense. Present tense can be defined as an expression for an activity that is currently in actions or is habitually performed. It is used for the state that generally exists or is currently outgoing. And next is past tense. And for past tense is any event or actions that took place in the past can be referred to as the past tense. Okay. And next is future tense. And for future tense is the actions that took place in future fall in the category of future tense. Okay. So now we have to look at table through which we know the rules of tense, that is present tense, past tense and future tense. Okay. Now there is present tense. Okay, for the this table is only for the present tense, and present tense we already know there are 4 subtypes, that is present simple tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, and present perfect continuous tense. Okay, we look these all rules in active voice form as well as in passive voice form. Okay, in active voice form we use a rule for the present simple tense, and this is the S1 plus B1 plus O. So here S1 means the subject in the first person singular number. Okay, and B1 means the verb in the simple present tense, and plus O is here means the object. Okay, its example is I teach him English. Okay, S3 plus B5 plus O. So here S3 means the subject in the third person singular number only, and plus B5 means verb in the third person singular number, and plus O is object. Its example is Ram teach me English. Ram teach me English. Okay, and here is S2 plus B1 plus O. So S2 means the subject in the plural number, plus B1 verb in the simple present tense, and here is O, which is object. So its example is they love us. They love us. Okay, in passive voice form S3 plus is plus B3 plus by plus object. S3 means we already know subject in the third person singular number only. Okay, and B3 means the verb in the past participle. For this example is he is taught English by me. And next is S1 plus M plus B3 plus by plus object. So S1 we already know what is the meaning of S1. Okay. So its example is I am taught English by Ram. Next is S2 plus R plus B3 plus by plus object. S2 means we already know. Okay. So S2 plus R plus B3 plus by plus O means object. Its example is we are loved by them. For present continuous tense, S1 plus M plus B4 plus O. S1 we already know, B4 is different here. So B4 is what? B4 means the verb plus ing. If we use a verb and add them with the ing, then it's a B4 form. Okay. Its example is I am teaching him. Okay. Next is S3 plus is plus B4 plus O. So S3 is he is teaching us. Okay. S2 plus R plus B4 plus O. Its example is they are teaching me. They are teaching me. Okay. And for in passive voice form, S3 plus is being plus B3 plus by plus object, and he is being taught by me. S2 plus are being plus B3 plus by plus object. So its example is we are being taught by him. Okay. And next is S1 plus M being plus B3 plus by plus object. S1 is here I, M being taught by them. Okay. Next is present perfect tense, and for present perfect tense in the active voice form we use S1 or S2 both. Okay. Plus have plus B3 plus object. Okay. So here if we use S1, then I have an example. I have taught him. Okay. I have taught him. And if we use S2, then our example is they have taught her. Okay. Here is S3 plus has plus B3 plus O. Its example is Ram has taught me. Okay. In passive voice form, we look S3 plus has been plus B3 plus by plus object. For this rule, we have examples. He has been taught by me, or otherwise she has been taught by them. In this rule, we already remember S1 plus have been plus B3 plus by plus object. So its example is I have been taught by Ram. And for present perfect continuous tense, we also use S1 or S2 plus have been plus B4 plus object. Okay. And if we use S1, then our examples is I have been teaching him. And if we use S2, then our examples is you have been teaching him. And next is S4 plus, it's a mistake. Here is S3. Okay. S3 plus has been plus B3 plus object. Okay. So its example is he has been teaching me. So it's a silly mistake. So never mind that. I hope this for the present tense you remember for the active voice form, in also in passive voice form, which rule we use, and how we know for which tense, and how we know how these rules follow in this tense. Okay, so move to the next tense, that is past tense. Okay, and next is past tense. And for past tense we all have the four sub parts. First is past simple tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, and past perfect continuous tense. Okay, so we look these in active voice form and also in the passive voice form. And for active voice, in present simple, past simple tense, s plus b2 plus o. So here its example is Ram taught me, or I taught Ram, or I taught that boys. Okay, and in passive voice form, s1 plus s1 or s3 plus was plus b3 plus by plus o means object. So its example is, if we use s1, then our examples is I was taught by Ram, and if we use s3, then our examples is Ram was taught by me. And also for s3 plus where plus b3 plus by plus object. Okay, and for this example is the boys were taught by me. And next is past continuous tense, and for past continuous tense, s1 or s3 plus was plus b4 plus object. Its example is he was teaching me. Next example is I was teaching him. Okay, I was teaching him. And in passive voice form, we use both s1 or s3 plus was being plus b3 plus by plus object. Okay, so its example is I was being taught by him. Also, he was being taught by me. Also, s2 plus where plus b4 plus object. Its example is they were teaching us. Okay, and for this, s2 plus were being plus b3 plus by plus object. Its example is we were being taught by them. And for past perfect tense, in active voice form, subject plus had plus b3 plus object. So here s means the subject of all numbers and persons. Okay, so its example is I had taught him, or they had taught me, or the teacher had taught the girls. Okay, or boys. Here in passive voice form, subject plus had been plus b3 plus by plus object. Okay, and for this example is I had been taught by them. Also, he had been taught by me. Next is the boys had been taught by the teacher. Okay. Our next is past perfect continuous tense, and for past perfect continuous tense, subject plus had been plus b4 plus object. Okay, and for this we have examples. We had been teaching him. Okay, or he had been teaching me, or they had been teaching us, or they had been teaching us. Okay, and for this in passive voice form, there is no any passive voice for the past perfect continuous tense. Okay, so there is no any passive voice form in the past perfect continuous tense. There is no rule. Okay, I hope you understand very well. And our next is future tense. Okay, next move to the our future tense. Now for the future tense, there is four subparts, that is future simple tense, future continuous tense, future perfect tense and future perfect continuous tense. Okay. In active voice form for future simple tense, its rule is subject plus will plus be1 plus object. Its example is I shall teach him. Okay. In passive voice form, subject plus will be plus be3 plus by plus object. Its example is he will be taught by me. Okay. Or I shall be taught by him. Or I shall be taught by you. Okay. And for future continuous tense, subject plus will be plus be4 plus object. So its example is he will be teaching me or I shall be teaching him. And for future continuous tense, there is no any passive voice rule for the future continuous tense. Okay, it's a noted point. Next is for future perfect tense, and for future perfect tense in active voice form, subject plus will have plus be3 plus object. So its example is I shall have taught him. I shall have taught him or I will have taught him. Okay. So also they will have taught us. And for in passive voice form, as means subject plus will have been plus be3 plus by plus object. So its example is he will have been taught by me or we will have been taught by them. And for future perfect continuous tense, subject plus will have been plus be4 plus object, and its example is he will have been teaching me or I shall have been teaching him. Okay. And for this, there is also in passive voice form, there is no any rule for the future perfect continuous tense. Okay. It's also a noted point. Okay. I hope so you understand very well, and if you have any query then comment me on comment sections. So till then, bye bye.